I pay. Ain't got no kids, but I still slide with a Donnie Dutters, baby Drake. Ain't too big, but wait till you see this shit. Gon' guy, you'll think it's a cake. Too gone, shit on top of my phone and make niggas say no way. And I made it.
Alright, good afternoon, good evening, good night. All my twins be here. Drop a like, drop a sub. I appreciate you and I appreciate you too. Anyways, go drop this in the comments. You see the title. Title is crazy. I'm not a title crazy, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we upload. I'm a little late today, but we upload every day. Most of the time, twice a day. You know what I'm saying, bro? But anyways, let's see what's going on, because this is out of
Dallas, Texas, September 10th, 2025. It began like any other Wednesday. The city stirred awake, children getting ready for school, cars filling the highways, the hum of ordinary life moving forward. The morning sun poured down on Dallas, casting light on what seemed like a routine day. But behind the walls of the downtown Suites Motel, just off Interstate 30, something unspeakable was taking shape. In a place meant for sleep and safety, a shadow of pure violence was waiting to be unleashed. What started as a petty dispute over a broken washing machine would erupt into a scene so barbaric, so grotesque.
over a washing machine.
Over a broken washing machine would erupt into a scene so barbaric, so grotesque, that it would sear itself into the memory of Dallas forever. A husband, a father, beheaded in broad daylight, as his wife and young
broad daylight is crazy.
son screamed in horror, powerless to stop
In front of his family?
This is the Dallas Motel beheading. The downtown Suites Motel was nothing special, a faded building tucked just off Interstate 30 with peeling paint. It was the kind of place where the days blurred together, where the hum of traffic outside was constant, and the faces of guests changed almost as quickly as the weather. For the families living there, it wasn't luxury, it was survival.
That's crazy though. Like, how you do that broad daylight in front of motherfuckers though? Like, over a washing machine though? It was never that deep, gang.
Seeing kids in cramped rooms,
It was never
workers
that deep.
pulling long shifts, then coming back to paper-thin walls and a bed that creaked with every turn. Chandra, Bob Nagamalaya, 50 years old, was one of them. A husband, a father, a man trying to hold his life together. On that Wednesday morning, he had no idea his final moments were counting down. Somewhere else in the motel, another man was already growing restless. A man with a violent past, haunted eyes, and a temper known to snap without warning. His name, Jordanis Cobos Martinez, and soon his rage would turn the motel into a slaughterhouse. Chandra wasn't just another worker at the motel. He was the manager, the boss of the downtown Suites. Jordanis was only an employee under him, both men living and working on the same property, forced into each other's orbit, with no space to escape the tension. It began with something small, a broken washing machine, but what followed had nothing to do with appliances. Chandra didn't speak to Jordanis directly. Instead, he asked a woman to translate. She told him, firmly, don't use it. Simple words, clear instructions. But to Jordanis Cobos Martinez, it was more than that. Hearing those words through another person, instead of face-to-face, cut into his pride. He didn't hear caution, he heard disrespect. In his mind, Chandra had gone around him, used someone else's voice, and treated him as if he didn't deserve to be addressed directly. And that was enough. Enough to turn a quiet morning into a nightmare. The motel air grew heavier. The silence was no longer ordinary. Something violent was about to erupt.
Nah, that's not even funny. That's crazy. What the fuck?
The cameras inside the downtown Suites Motel never blinked. They captured everything, every second of what was about to happen. Chandra tried to retreat toward safety, toward his wife and young son in the front office. But Jordanis was already in motion, machete in hand. The chase was merciless. Neighbors froze in terror as the hallway filled with screams.
Crazy. Getting chased down in front of your family though. R.I.P. though, bro. That is wild though. That is crazy, bro.
Chandra's wife tried to intervene. His son watched helplessly, holding a bat. But nothing could stop what came next. Jordanis swung with pure hatred. Each blow was heavy, deliberate, designed to end a life. And then, In an act so savage it defies comprehension, he severed Chandra's head from his body. Even with the head already severed, Jordanis crouched down and robbed him. Digging through his pocket.
Nigga cut his head off in front of his family and robbed him in broad daylight, gang. What the fuck is going on?
The head already severed. Jordanis crouched down and robbed him. Digging through his pockets, stealing his phone and key card, treating the corpse like it was nothing. The horror didn't stop there. Witnesses say he kicked the head into the parking lot, like a soccer ball, before picking it up and discarding it.
Punted his head, bro. What is going on?
The head into the parking lot, like a
soccer. This don't even sound real. Like this don't even sound real, gang.
Ball, before picking it up and discarding it in a dumpster. It was broad daylight, a family shattered, a community traumatized, and every single moment was caught on surveillance footage. That footage will not be shown here, but if you want to understand the raw, unfiltered brutality of what happened, you can find it on my Twitter, @RealDallasDrill.
I'm about to go tap in. My fault.
Brutality of what happened.
Hold on.
You can find it on my Twitter, @RealDallasDrill.
Hold on.
A witness here tells me that she saw what was a gruesome and graphic attack unfold at this motel near Samuel Grand Park in East Dallas. She says what started as a loud...
That shit really on there. Damn. Hold on. Hold on. I'm finna watch that. I don't know if I can't show it though. But it is on there. He really chasing Buddy. This shit 5 minutes. He really on. Wow. Do this shit got audio? Oh, it do got audio. Do y'all want to hear this shit? I don't even know if y'all want to hear this for real. I'm gonna skim through. I'm gonna skim through it a little bit. But damn, he really.
Argument ended.
He really did that to Buddy. He's still going.
So disturbing, the people who saw it can't understand why.
I feel lost. I was crying.
But Stephanie Elliott, who didn't want to show her face, will not forget how. No. She says she witnessed a suspect grab a machete.
Oh, the nigga head is really in the parking lot, gang, and this nigga's just standing there. Nah, that's just crazy, bro. The nigga head is really just in the middle of the parking lot, bro. Bro, the nigga head is really just sitting in the middle of the... And niggas is just... Nah, that just fucked me up. That just fucked me up, gang. Bro, head
and start
really
chasing a man across the parking lot of the downtown suites in East Dallas.
What
he almost made it to the office, but then he slipped.
Then she says the suspect began slashing him over and over, dozens of times.
And that's when he got over on
bro,
the
that
top
video
of him.
is 5 minutes, bro.
He hit him again, started just whacking at his snack. And then he just kept hitting until he decapitated him.
Police say they started getting calls just after 9:30.
The suspect has a machete, and Fire is noticing that he is actually cutting someone's head off.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. I really just seen a nigga get his head chopped off, though. Son, what the fuck is going on? I really...
Officers were proactively patrolling the area and responded
quickly. Like, I shouldn't...
come into custody.
They arrested the suspect a block away, the machete still on the ground. The victim, DPD says, died at the scene.
I could not believe that anybody would just, just do another human being that way.
Elliott says it started as an argument, but the suspect gave no reason why it ended like this.
Did he say anything?
No. What was left to say?
In East Dallas, I'm Cole Sullivan.
3422 Samuel Boulevard went from peaceful to shocking. Dallas emergency responders received the call around 9:30 Wednesday morning. A beheading at a motel. Johnny, who doesn't want to show his face or give his last name, unfortunately says he saw it all.
What I saw, the dude that was cleaning cleaning up. He was coming out of 106. He was going to 108. And I was standing downstairs waiting on my ride. The manager was walking past him.
The 56-year-old says both men worked at the Downtown Suites Motel. Neither Dallas police nor the motel confirmed that. Police did say that 37-year-old Yordanis Cobos Martinez allegedly killed 50-year-old Chandran Nagamayala. It was the way they say he did it, with a machete, as the victim tried to escape the ambush and the blade.
He was trying to get to his office, and he was hollering for his wife and them to tell him, help, help, help. And then the dude was chasing him. He literally chased him down, and he couldn't get in the office.
In front of the victim's family, Johnny says, beheading the man.
He literally went over there and picked the man's head up and walked over to this dumpster and put the man's head in the dumpster.
Kim, who doesn't want to release her last name, came home to the motel.
Going through your, like, what is even, what is going through somebody's head, though? Like, when you cutting somebody else's head, like, what the fuck? Bro.
And the crime scene.
This is unexpected.
So unexpected.
She, like everyone else, is trying to figure out what happened. Police have not said that just yet. Witnesses told CBS News Texas they did not see a fight. They did see a family in pain, watching the unthinkable happen right in front of them.
I know I would be going through shambles if I witnessed that. To see someone decapitated. Come on now.
As the echoes of screams faded, Dallas Fire Rescue arrived. From a safe distance, they saw him. Cobos Martinez, blood-soaked, machete still in hand, carrying the severed head like a grotesque trophy. Police closed in. The chase was brief. Less than a block away, the man who had turned a motel into a slaughterhouse was taken into custody. His hands still red, his shirt stained, his eyes cold. When questioned, he didn't deny a thing. He admitted to everything. The surveillance cameras, the witnesses, the machete. It all pointed to one terrifying truth. A man had chosen murder over reason, and nothing would stop him. Cobos Martinez was charged with capital murder, the highest form of homicide in Texas law. Court records and police reports
like over a washing machine, all that over just because he felt like, because, my God, but this shit don't make
later revealed the depth of his violence. Yordanis Cobos Martinez wasn't just a man who lost control. He was a man with a history soaked in crime. Carjacking, assault, indecency with a child, false imprisonment.
I don't know, he was just probably looking for any reason to catch a hat that day. No bullshit, because it was never that deep. He just wanted any type of reason to cook something that day. I ain't gonna cap.
ICE had detained him, released him, and in January 2025, he had walked free again, a demon lurking in plain sight.
Definitely.
For Chandra's family, there was no closure. His wife and son watched helplessly as life ended in the most brutal way imaginable. And for Dallas, the memory of that motel that morning and the unimaginable horror will never fade. Cobos Martinez was not an ordinary man. He was a storm waiting to break. His criminal record stretches across states, across years. A trail of violence that foreshadowed what would happen in Dallas. In California, he tried to carjack a woman while completely naked, climbing into her car with her inside, a crime so
what? Like, what? So they say he tried to hit a lick with his bonds out.
Martinez was not an ordinary man. He was a storm waiting to break. His criminal record stretches across states, across years. A trail of violence that foreshadowed what would happen in Dallas. In California, he tried to carjack a woman while completely naked, climbing into her car with her inside, a crime so brazen it shocked the community. In Houston, charges for indecency with a child and assault marked him as dangerous, unpredictable. In Florida, auto theft added to a pattern of lawlessness. ICE had him in custody, then released him in January 2025, after Cuba refused to take him back because of his criminal history.
Man, take that, man. Come get that nigga, man. Come get that nigga. Fuck. That nigga over here swinging. Bro.
And with a violent past, roaming
Get that
free
nigga.
until rage found its outlet at the downtown Suites Motel. Every act in his past, the assaults, the break-ins, the defiance of law, they were warnings, threads leading to that fateful morning. When Chandra confronted him over a washing machine, it wasn't just a dispute, it was the ignition of a life of violence finally reaching its climax. Cobos Martinez didn't stumble into murder. He carried decades of brutality with him. And that day, in broad daylight, all of it came to a head. Dallas has seen violence, but nothing like this. A husband, a father, beheaded in broad daylight. His wife and son powerless, forced to watch. Cobos Martinez is behind bars, but the horror remains. In the motel.
That shit is crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Drop a like, drop a sub, man. Praise to his fan. Yeah, praise to bro and his family. I ain't gonna lie. RP to bro. That's out of pocket. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy. Damn. That just fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, you know, I ain't got it. Y'all be safe out there, you know what I'm saying? Don't bro, these demons is out here. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I'll see y'all niggas in the next one, bro.